Hello, my awesome friends. I hope you're doing well. This is 40 questions to help you as a CAPM or a PMP. If you're a PMP, I expect you to clean the plate. Clean the plate. Kill these things. If you are a CAPM, you might have a little bit of struggles here and there if you've not read the relevant guides, but hopefully this will give you some insights into the type of content you should know. Also, if you are a PMP student and you come across questions that ask business analyst kind of questions, I expect you to be able to roll with it, but just be aware that some of these questions are specific to PMI's take on business analysis in their guide. And this is specifically for those taking the CAPM exam. So you find any business analysis questions that you're sweating over, it's okay if you're getting ready for PMP, but CAPMs, you got to be able to roll with that. I hope that clarifies. Let's jump into some questions.
1. In which process group is the project charter developed? A. Initiating. B. Planning. C. Integration. D. Monitoring and controlling. Answer: A. Initiating. 2. What is the purpose of the project scope statement? A. To define the project's deliverables and inclusions. B. To identify the project risks. C. To determine the budget and schedule. D. To communicate project status to stakeholders. Answer: A. To define the project's deliverables and inclusions. 3. Which knowledge area is responsible for defining the project work? A. Initiating. B. Planning. C. Scope. D. Monitoring and controlling. Answer: C. Scope. 4. What is the purpose of risk management in project management? A. To reduce the likelihood of negative events occurring. B. To reduce the likelihood of positive events occurring. C. To have no effect on project outcomes. D. To only identify risks, not manage them. Answer: A. To reduce the likelihood of negative events occurring. 5. What is the role of the project sponsor in the project management process? A. To provide financial resources. B. To provide scheduling direction. C. To manage the project team. D. To approve project changes. Answer: A. To provide financial resources. 6. What is the purpose of the project schedule? A. To define the project timeline. B. To identify project risks. C. To determine the project budget. D. To monitor project progress. Answer: A. To define the project timeline. 7. Which knowledge area is responsible for monitoring and controlling project performance? A. Initiating. B. Planning. C. Integration. D. Monitoring and controlling. Answer: C. Integration is the only knowledge area listed and therefore the best option. 8. What is the role of the project manager in project management? A. Program strategic direction. B. To manage project resources. C. To approve project changes. D. To provide budget for the project. Answer, B. To manage project resources. 9. What is the primary purpose of the project budget process? Determine budget? A. To define the project timeline. B. To identify project risks. C. To determine the cost of the project. D. To monitor project cost. Answer, C. To determine the cost of the project. 10. What is the purpose of the project quality management plan? A. To define the project timeline. B. To identify project risks. C. To determine the cost of the project. D. To ensure the project meets its quality objectives. Answer, D. To ensure the project meets its quality objectives. 11. Which knowledge area is responsible for developing and maintaining the project charter? A. Integration. B. Scope. C. Schedule. D. Cost. Answer, A. Integration. 12. What is the purpose of the requirements traceability matrix? A. To define the project's deliverables and constraints. B. To link requirements to their origin. C. To determine the project budget and schedule. D. To communicate project status to stakeholders. Answer, B. To link requirements to their origin. 13. Which knowledge area is responsible for defining and customer inspection of the project work? A. Integration. B. Scope. C. Requirements. D. Cost. Answer, B. Scope. 14. What is the purpose of risk management in project management? A. To increase the likelihood of negative events occurring. B. To reduce the likelihood of positive events occurring. C. To have no effect on project outcomes. D. To identify and manage uncertainty. Answer, D. To identify and manage uncertainty. 15. What is the role of the product owner in Agile environments? A. To provide product direction. B. To provide strategic direction. C. To manage the project team. D. To approve project changes. Answer, A. To provide product direction. 16. Which knowledge area is responsible for defining the project timeline? A. Integration. B. Scope. C. Schedule. D. Cost. Answer, C. Schedule. 17. Which knowledge area is responsible for monitoring and controlling the schedule variance and cost performance indices? A. Integration. B. Scope. C. Schedule. D. Cost. Answer, D. Cost. 18. What is the role of the Scrum Master in Agile environments? A. To manage the team. B. To lead the team. C. To coach the team. D. To monitor the team. Answer, C. To coach the team. 19. Which Agile practice is attributed to the team's tuning and adjusting itself? A. Sprint refinement. B. Sprint review. C. Sprint demo. D. Sprint retrospective. Answer, D. Sprint retrospective. 20. What is the purpose of the project procurement management plan? A. To define the project timeline. B. To identify project costs from external sources. C. To effectively guide vendor selection. D. To oversee the project budget. Answer, C. To effectively guide vendor selection. 21. What is the purpose of the business analyst in a project? A. To provide technical support. B. To manage project risk. C. To gather and analyze requirements. D. To oversee the project budget. Answer, C. To gather and analyze requirements. 22. What is the role of a business analyst in the project initiation stage of business analysis? A. To gather project requirements. B. To manage project risk. C. To oversee project budget. D. To develop project scope statement. Answer, A. To gather project requirements. 23. What is a business requirements document used for? A. To document project scope. B. To identify project risks. C. To track project budget. D. To describe the desired outcome of a project from a business perspective. Answer, D. To describe the desired outcome of a project from a business perspective. 24. What is the purpose of the stakeholder analysis? A. To determine project budget. B. To assess project risks. C. To identify and analyze stakeholders and their level of involvement in the project. D. To track project scope. Answer, C. To identify and analyze stakeholders and their level of involvement in the project. 25. What is the role of the business analyst in project scope management? A. To approve project changes. B. To manage project risks. C. To define and control project scope. D. To oversee project budget. Answer, C. To define and control project scope. 26. What is the purpose of the requirements traceability matrix? A. To track project risks and key decisions about scope. B. To manage project budget. C. To ensure traceability of requirements from initiation to closure. D. To document project scope. Answer, C. To ensure traceability of requirements from initiation to closure. 27. What is the role of the business analyst in project risk management? A. To identify and analyze project risks. B. To manage project budget. C. To approve project changes. D. To track project scope. Answer, A. To identify and analyze project risks. 28. What is the purpose of a gap analysis? A. To track project risks. B. To determine the difference between current and desired state. C. To manage project budget. D. To document project scope. Answer, B. To determine the difference between current and desired state. 29. What is the role of the business analyst in project communication management? A. To manage project budget. B. To approve project changes. C. To facilitate communication and ensure information is shared effectively among project stakeholders. D. To track project scope and ensure budget is shared effectively among project stakeholders. Answer, C. To facilitate communication and ensure information is shared effectively among project stakeholders. 30. What is the purpose of a use case? A. To track project budget. B. To identify project risks. C. To describe how a particular process or task will be performed by the system. D. To document project scope, risks, constraints and other information needed. Answer, C. To describe how a particular process or task will be performed by the system. 31. What is the first step in developing a communications management plan? A. Define the audience for each type of requirement. B. Determine the frequency and methods of communication. C. Establish the roles and responsibilities of the communication team. D. Identify stakeholders who will receive communications. Answer, D. Identify stakeholders who will receive communications. 32. What is the purpose of the communications management plan? A. To define the schedule for project resources. B. To outline the budget for project communications. C. To describe how project information will be distributed among stakeholders. D. To establish the frequency and methods of scheduling. Answer, C. To describe how project information will be distributed among stakeholders. 33. What is the process of distributing information to stakeholders called? A. Communication planning. B. Managed communications. C. Stakeholder engagement. D. Communication monitoring and control. Answer: B. Manage communications. 34. What is the role of the project manager in communication planning? A. To approve the communications management plan. B. To lead the development of the communications management plan. C. To distribute project information to stakeholders. D. To manage project communications. Answer: B. To lead the development of the communications management plan. 35. What is the process of monitoring and controlling project communications called? A. Monitor communications. B. Information distribution. C. Communication planning. D. Stakeholder engagement. Answer: A. Monitor communications. 36. What is the role of the project manager in communication monitoring? A. To lead the development of the communications management plan. B. To approve the communications management plan. C. To monitor project communications and make adjustments as needed. D. To distribute project information to stakeholders. Answer: C. To monitor project communications and make adjustments as needed.
Just a few more left and we will be done. What is the purpose of managed stakeholder engagement? Is it to establish the frequency and methods of communication? To define the schedule for project communications? Is it to manage project communications? Or is it to involve stakeholders in project decision making and problem solving? So the best answer, my friends, is to involve stakeholders in project decision making and problem solving. In other words, it's really to get them engaged on the project. Next question. What is the role of the project manager in stakeholder engagement? Is it A, to monitor project communications and make adjustments as needed? B, to approve the communications management plan? C, to lead the process of involving stakeholders in project decision making and problem solving? Is it D, to distribute project information to stakeholders? And the best answer, my friends, is C. It's to lead the process of involving stakeholders in project decision making and problem solving. Next question. What is the process of obtaining approval for project deliverables called? Is it A, communication, monitoring and control? Is it B, quality audit? Is it C, stakeholder approval? Is it D, validate scope? The best answer to this, my friends, is D, validate scope. Next question. What is the role of the project manager in the validate scope process? Is it A, to lead the process of involving stakeholders in project decision making and problem solving? Is it B, to distribute project information to stakeholders? Is it C, to monitor project communications and make adjustments as needed? Or is it D, to obtain approval and sign off for project deliverables from stakeholders? And if you guessed right, my friends, the answer is D, to obtain approval and sign off for project deliverables from stakeholders. That's all for now, my friends. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share with your friends, and stay tuned to the channel. Look around. We got all manner of questions here: agile, hybrid, predictive, and in different amounts. Some 50, some 100, and some 200. So just take a look and you'll find a lot of questions to help you beef up your knowledge for the PMP exam or the CAPM exam. You take care and bye for now.